Have you ever dreamt of an adventure filled with mystery and treasure? Meet Sarah, a young city girl with a heart full of such dreams. Nestled in the vibrant pulse of Eldoria, Sarah's spirit yearned for more than the towering buildings and bustling streets. Her mind was filled with tales of far-off lands and hidden treasures, whispered by the wind that danced through the city alleys. One ordinary day, in an old musty bookstore, she stumbled upon an extraordinary find, a dusty map hidden among ancient tomes. This was no ordinary map, but a gateway to a mysterious island, a place rumored to hold untold riches and secrets lost to time. A spark ignited in Sarah's eyes, a spark of excitement, of anticipation. She knew then that her grand adventure had finally begun. Gathering her courage and a few belongings, she was ready to chase the unknown. With a heart full of excitement and a map in her hand, Sarah was ready to chase her dreams. Stepping aboard a weathered ship, Sarah set sail towards the unknown, her dream propelling her forward. The ship, like a loyal friend, carried her across the vast expanse of the ocean. Each wave was a page in the unfolding narrative of her adventure, each gust of wind a whisper of the mysteries that lay ahead. Days turned into weeks, the sun rising and setting like a timeless pendulum. The monotonous rhythm of the sea was a test of patience, but Sarah's determination was as unwavering as the North Stars. Her eyes, filled with a spark of anticipation, were always on the horizon, watching for the first glimpse of her destination. And then, on a morning cloaked in haze, the silhouette of the island began to emerge. It rose from the ocean like a myth sprung to life, its peaks bathed in the warm glow of the rising sun. As the island emerged from the haze, Sarah's heart pounded with anticipation. With every step on the sandy shore, Sarah could feel her adventure beginning. The island was alive with the symphony of nature, the rustling of leaves, the chirping of exotic birds, and the gentle lapping of waves against the shore. Sarah's heart pounded in rhythm with the island's pulse, her every sense heightened with the thrill of the unknown. She ventured deeper into the heart of the island, guided by the cryptic symbols on her ancient map. The jungle was a labyrinth of towering trees and tangled vines, a world untouched by the hands of time. It was a challenge, yes, but Sarah was undeterred. She climbed steep cliffs, her fingers grasping at the rough edges of rocks, and waded through rushing rivers, her determination stronger than the current. As she journeyed further, the map led her to a hidden cave nestled in the shadow of a towering cliff. The entrance was shrouded in vines, a secret kept by the island for centuries. With a deep breath, Sarah stepped into the darkness, her heart echoing the silent whispers of ancient tales. The cave revealed itself to be a cavern of wonders, adorned with glittering jewels and shimmering gold. It was a sight beyond imagination, a sight beyond dreams. It was a sight that would have made kings and emperors green with envy. The air was thick with the scent of old earth and the heady aroma of untold wealth. Sarah was drawn towards the treasure like a moth to a flame. She reached out, her hands trembling with anticipation. The jewels sparkled in the dim light, a tantalizing promise of riches and glory. Overwhelmed by the sight, Sarah reached out, but little did she know her adventure was about to take a drastic turn. As Sarah's hands touched the glittering jewels, the ground beneath her trembled. It was as if the cave itself was alive, responding to her touch. The walls groaned, the floor shifted, and the ceiling began to crumble. The glittering treasures that caught her eyes just moments before now seemed menacing, their shimmering glow now a harsh reminder of her greed. Suddenly, the world around her collapsed. A deafening roar filled the air as the cave's roof gave way, sending a shower of rocks and rubble cascading down upon her. Sarah tried to shield herself, but it was too late. The weight of her dreams, those shining jewels and shimmering gold, crushed her beneath a mountain of stone and dust. In the blink of an eye, her grand adventure turned into a nightmare. The darkness was all-encompassing, the silence deafening. Sarah was trapped, buried under the weight of her own ambitions. Her dreams of adventure shattered like the gemstones scattered around her. Fear gripped her, a cold, paralyzing fear that gnawed at her courage, feasting on her dwindling hope. She was alone, isolated in a tomb of her own making. The air was thick with dust, making each breath a struggle, a desperate gasp for life. But amid the fear and helplessness, a spark of determination flickered. Sarah refused to let her story end this way. With trembling hands and raw determination, she began to dig, clawing her way through the rubble and towards the faint glimmer of light above. Hours passed, each one a test of her resolve. Her hands were bloody, her body aching, but her spirit remained unbroken. She pushed on, driven by a newfound understanding of the true cost of her obsession. The glittering treasures she sought were nothing but illusions, lures that had led her astray from the true essence of her adventure. Buried beneath the rubble, Sarah was left to confront the consequences of her obsession. The cave had collapsed, but in its ruins, a young girl found the strength to rise, forever changed by the lessons she learned in the heart of the island. In the darkness, Sarah awoke, her dreams shattered and scattered around her. She sat amidst the remnants of her once grand dream, a dream that had led her to this desolate place. Her hands, bruised and battered, brushed against the cold, hard stones of her shattered illusions. A harsh reality had unveiled itself, revealing the true cost of her obsession. She had set out on a quest, driven by the thrill of adventure and the allure of untold riches. But in her pursuit of glittering gold, she had overlooked the true essence of her journey. The real treasure had been the journey itself, the experiences she had garnered, the lessons she had learned, and the memories she had created. In the eerie silence of the cavern, Sarah reflected upon her adventure. The bustling city of Eldoria seemed like a distant memory, a different life. She thought of the old bookstore, the weathered ship, the vast expanse of the ocean, and the mysterious island. Each event, each moment was a unique jewel, more precious than any material wealth she had sought. She realized that she had been rich all along, wealthy in experiences, wealthy in courage, wealthy in resilience. She had embarked on an unforgettable journey, braved the unknown, and survived a catastrophe. These were her true riches, not glittering jewels or shimmering gold. As she crawled out of the rubble, the golden rays of the setting sun warmed her weary body, casting a hopeful glow on her bruised face. The island, once a symbol of her unbridled ambition, now stood as a testament to her newfound wisdom. With newfound wisdom and a heart lighter than before, Sarah set sail for home. The city of Eldoria awaited her return, not as a wealthy heiress, but as a brave adventurer. Her journey had left her richer in ways she had never imagined. True riches were not material possessions, but life experiences, lessons learned, and memories forged. And Sarah was indeed richer than she had ever been.